I see you. I see you.
There's always someone
I
in
know
the
you're here.
corners. Hey.
Oh, I got
Wait,
caught.
hold on.
No.
Someone's on my stream.
I always make it like 2 steps away.
Can we
I
play
see
it?
Oh, I see you running.
This flower
I
is
see
on
you
the run.
only running as
Do
the
a hot
flower.
hold, are we?
How am I?
Okay,
Where
now
are
it's
you?
streaming.
What? I
Okay.
saw you.
Right.
Whoa.
Hey.
I ran right into it. I was trying to move hiding
Oh,
spot.
Daisy, what? Daisy. No. Okay.
I am actually this is horrible gameplay. This is
Oh no.
this is horrible gameplay.
Wow, that was close.
All right. Nice job.
Good job, good job.
Taking down
I'm sorry. Ethan, I'm sorry. Ethan, give me Luma back.
Okay.
You can't be Luma in versus.
Oh my god. Just do
Sorry, it keeps giving me the power.
something.
Just do it.
That's a lot of power.
It's just really.
Just
about how you
do something.
It's not good.
Show something that's actually good. How long has this been going for?
Let's see. After that one, we
How
are
long
gonna
has this
hop
been
down to
going
our
for?
last versus one, which is back here at.
20
this
minutes,
section.
and
So
there's
we're going to do
still
Battle
nothing new.
Royale Survival
Great.
Challenge.
Yes.
You don't
Don't
have
fall,
to
drop down,
fucking.
count down
Oh my
lifts.
god, you can
Close to
just
this
do
one, we're gonna
little
do free flow.
bits of these things,
No more
and then we can just
Karen's sick of my-
experience it on our own. Have it a surprise.
Sorry, Ethan now too, but I'm here for.
So it's just Mario Party. Okay.
By myself.
No.
But I'm feeling confident.
No, you got to go into these feeling confident. So this one is going to put us on a series of platforms that have numbers on them, and the numbers will count down anytime a character or like an item touches them. And if they count down to
This is
zero,
going on for
then
too
you
long.
fall
I
through.
can't.
It's all about.
Oh no, sorry. I was gonna say that includes fire flower,
That's right.
fireballs as well.
Oh no!
We're counting down with consequences.
No,
It's
don't
all
share this
about
with me. No.
watching those numbers and
No.
making sure you're not
Talking
on them when
flower.
they hit zero.
What are you doing here, talking flower? This is dangerous.
Get out
Someone
of
save
here.
the talking. No, talking flowers. Talking flower.
Karen, your priorities. I do
We-
respect them.
If you've got the fire flower though, you can do some fun things
Oh,
like
man.
if you see someone going for a platform
Don't you
and
dare!
you're up
Don't
above
you dare,
them,
Ethan!
There's too many of
you
them.
can rain
Don't
them
you
down.
dare!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Turn.
Oh, Luigi with a really smart
Okay,
badge
okay.
choice.
Yep, the parachute catch is
Very
great.
good.
I've
Well,
also
okay.
grabbed the
Oh,
cloud.
shoot, oh,
I
shoot,
just
oh,
got-
shoot.
Ooh, that's pretty useful.
Yep, Lakitu's cloud sometimes shows up, which can give you a little
Where's
bit of
the
time
cloud?
off the platforms.
Is that where you've been this whole time?
Yes, that is where he has been
That's
this entire time, grabbing one up.
Cheating, Ethan.
It's a strategy.
I'm over here trying to save talking flower.
Oh no.
All right, I'm back.
Stuck on the
Oh no!
What did I miss?
Okay.
Tie for first
All
place.
right.
Tied for
I'll
first.
take it.
Yeah.
Well done, I guess. Good job.
Thank you. Good job to you guys all as well. But it really does feel like it should go to the Mario Bros. Anyways,
If you say so, Ethan.
I do. Say so.
If you
What have you against blue tote? Just yes.
Just yes. Yep. I did.
Hey, Ethan.
Stronger
some
positive
folks at
feelings
home
for
might have noticed there was some water that keeps dropping after we finish challenges. Have we told them what that is?
I don't think we have. That's Bella Bell water, and we're not gonna spoil what exactly that's for. But you'll notice that completing attractions and then also doing the trainings earns you the Bella Bell water, and that'll be useful here in Bella Bell Park. So look forward to finding out more about that in the future. In the meantime, we're going to hop over to a game room, which is basically all four of us on different systems, and we're going to show you one attraction in the game room plaza. So we'll see you in just a minute.
Welcome back. So we are now in the game room plaza.
Well, we're in a game room, and we're going to go over here to the northeast to the game room plaza. We want to get pedantic
I was
about
ahead
it.
of myself. I was predicting our future.
Yep.
Which cardinal direction again?
We're going to go northeast to
Excellent,
it.
excellent, excellent.
Karen, making fun of my use of cardinal
No,
directions.
I love it.
So
Oh
this
my
is Game Room
God,
Plaza,
just
and it's got
show
all
us
kinds
the
of
game.
fun attractions. There's 6 of them total. Each different races that you can play against your friends, either locally on different systems or online, each on different systems. We're going to show off one of these, and it's actually my personal favorite because it is Boing Boing Bouncy Ball
Oh my
Race, which is as fun as it sounds.
I was gonna say you're just like saying.
Bong bong
I
bong.
do just like saying it.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Here Comes the Hoppo. Here come the Hoppos in free for all. And just a note for those viewing, you're going to be watching my screen, Luigi, and everyone else is going to appear as kind of these ghostly characters. Does everyone want to quickly remind everyone who they're playing?
Blue toad.
Daisy.
Mario.
Thanks, everyone.
You gotta commit more to the Mario voice.
I almost said my name, so
I'm playing myself.
so it
little
took
bit
me a
of
second.
Philosophically sound. And we're playing with 4 people, but with local wireless you can play with up to 8, and then online you can play with up to 12. So if this looks chaotic, just imagine.
This is not chaotic.
But you can see we're all kind of like hanging onto the sides of these bouncy balls, which is just incredibly fun.
And in our own, on our own screens, we have our own character energy. So on my screen, I am not that pale color.
And Jose is just way ahead.
Not for long.
Jose,
Someone just
stop.
got
Jose.
I got
Jose.
stuck.
You need to talk about something so that you will slow down.
What am I talking about? I'm talking about being in first place right now.
And how does that make you feel? Is there pressure?
And how's that mother fall? Oh my god, I'm going to kill myself. This is not the Nintendo Direct we wanted.
Screen real estate though does really help when you are taking a commanding lead because you don't have to worry about
Commanding.
folks
Listen
behind
to
you.
him. He's getting a big head. What
Yeah,
the
that
heck?
wasn't even
I want
like
a
a close
rematch.
photo finish. Jose, you were
Rough.
just-
I made it. I
You
made it
smoked us.
eventually. Well,
All right, well, nicely done, Jose. Mario for the win.
Thank you.
wow. Mario or
Um,
Jose?
Both.
Both.
No, I was just kidding.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm just
and
gonna.
that's it for Boing Boing Bouncy Ball Race, and that's also the last that we're going to show you of Game Room Plaza for now, but there's lots more there for you to do. And I'll hand things over to Emily to sign us
Well,
out.
thank you so much for watching. We really enjoyed showing you Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition Plus.
We-
All the parts.
I-
This is Emily, Jose,
I-
Sharon, and Ethan.
What happened to my
And
Hold on.
this game comes out on
stream?
March
Is so
26th.
bad that
And maybe we want a final word from our Talking Flower
And a
friend?
word from our friend. I'll go ahead and wake him back up.
Way to take us out.
There
we
it is.
just.
We were so ready for the dance.
I know, I was just like, I know this
Give
is
me a
coming.
second.
I'm gonna do it.
You
My
waste
camera
so
does
much
this.
energy.
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, we'll be right back. Well, that was horrible. I mean, I guess they're trying to like show appreciation to the game, but this is not what we needed right now.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I am Demetrius and I'm joined here with Teresa,
Hi, everyone.
Lindsay,
Hey, yeah.
and Kevin.
Hey.
And today we're going to be playing Pokemon Pokopia, a game exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 system,
Exclusively.
coming out March.
Yeah, the ROM
So
the
we
ROM
have a lot of
hacking
good stuff in
community
store
would like
today.
to know your
Teresa,
location.
let's take it away.
Yeah.
Because this is not
All right,
good.
so Pokemon Pokopia is a 1 to 4 player cozy life simulation game. It has 2 components that we're going to touch in our little segment today.
Yep.
So we're going to start with the single player area. So this is where
There's
everybody
single
will
player,
start
then
with
there's
at the beginning
multiplayer.
of the
No
game.
shit.
And as you can see right now, the world is pretty barren. It's kind of dry. There's some greenery, and that's because we've already played a little bit and
Into this,
advanced
yeah, we
into the
started.
story. Yeah.
Mhm.
But the
I'm
story
actu-
starts off
I'm-
where
I'm-
you show up in this area or this world, which is pretty desolate. It used to be populated with Pokemon and humans, but they've all disappeared.
If this
And so
happen,
as
if this
you're
happens to like
rebuilding
do
this
Smash
world,
Brothers,
the Pokemon
I am
will
going to
start
scream.
Showing up, so
or at least
as
some
you
sort of
can
game
see,
that I'm
Charmander's
excited
here,
for.
Bulbasaur is here, and Squirtle's around.
In the back.
Hiding behind that tree.
Yeah.
Don't be shameful.
Oh, you're
Eat
munching.
the berry. So
There,
cute.
there.
And as you
God,
start the
this
story,
streaming
the first
quality.
Pokemon that
I'm
you'll
actually gonna
encounter
kill
is
myself.
Professor Tangrowth. They are essential and a guiding star to the player because they will give you tips on and instruction, not instruction, but more like guidance on whether you're lost, you don't know what to do next, or if you have a question about a certain something. So super helpful.
Yeah, they're very, very helpful.
And as you start through the story too, you'll also be customizing your Ditto character. So
What
we'll
the
go
fuck?
through the menu
Is my
of
phone
what
ringing?
that looks
No,
like.
it is not. That's how
But as
delusional
you
I'm
can
being.
see, I try to customize my character as close to me as possible. She looks very I will celebrate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go through some of what Ditto can do. Because I have at least the 3 Pokemon here, 2 of them were able to give me 2 abilities that I'm able to transform and use. So Water Gun and Leafage. So why don't we show how that works? So with Water Gun, you can see that it has a cross pattern here. So it means that anything within that cross pattern will get water.
Let me look at this real quick.
And I love how
Let me
when you
look at
do
the
that,
screen.
You see Squirtle's shell
Yeah.
kind of pop up on your back because you're transforming a little bit into Squirtle when you use that ability.
Yeah. Yeah, so that specific ability, move I was able to learn through Squirtle. And I created a habitat that I didn't know before. So these are made with 4 different flowers that are connected together. And you can see also that there's 6 Pokemon that can
I'm so
appear
fucking hungry.
in this habitat. So you'll also see that there's some certain conditions. So for example, this one has time, and this one also has time as well, which is nighttime. So that means this game does support real-time clock. So whatever is set in your system, that will mirror within the game itself. So if it's nighttime where you're at, then it's going to be nighttime in the game, and that means that you'll have a chance to encounter this specific Pokemon within this habitat that you have created. If the habitat's already inhabited by another Pokemon, that won't count. You'll have to create a new one.
So it's always good to create multiple.
Correct.
What's great too is that you don't have to create the same habitat over and over again. There are different ones you can create. So different things of grass, flowers, trees, any combination of the above, and other things as well. Yeah, it's definitely fun to experiment and find out kind of what you can make. So for example, here you created a shaded grass, tree shaded grass habitat, and that'll actually have a different set of Pokemon show up than the one that we just created.
Yep.
So it's always fun to see who shows up at which habitat.
Yeah, I find it when I was playing this that I created multiple. It was always found a new one. Great. Let me see if I can create 3 more. All right, and I saw that you use the leafage too, which is great. It's a great move to build habitats and do other things.
I did.
Now, as you're using these abilities too, you're using that blue bar, which is power points or PP, which, by the way, you're running a little low on, so you might want to eat a berry.
Yeah.
So in order to replenish power points or PP, as Lindsay had mentioned, all of Ditto's moves will use up power points as you use them. So you want to eat food in order to replenish. So we happen to have some berries.
I'm not your
on
mother
this
last
tree,
night.
So I'll go
I know
ahead
I
and
said
pick
that.
them up.
Vocal sim.
And then I'm going to open up the inventory. And you can see in this inventory, there's that kind of purple overlay that looks like it has arms. So that happens to be Ditto. All the inventory is housed inside of Ditto, which is really funny. There are transformed Pokemon.
God,
as well. So we're going to eat some food. And as you can see, that blue card.
Alright, I'm gonna...
This game has so many of those little details that just are so much fun to find too.
For sure.
Definitely, like Kevin said as well, yeah.
And since we're here, let's talk about another activity that you can do, which is crafting. So crafting is done through the workbench, which we have one placed here, but you will be able to craft more, so then you can place them around the world. And you can see right now that we have pretty limited amount of items that we can create, but they can be sorted through categories. You can favorite a specific item to craft, and then you can just go to your favorites tab. You can sort them in different ways. And then towards the right, let's just say that I want to craft this campfire. On the right side, you'll see underneath the label, there's nothing in your inventory. And it has a relaxation kind of category, which we'll talk about a little bit.
You don't have to
later.
explain every
And then
single
also
little
the
detail. I'm pretty sure
items
we
that
can
you
figure
need in
this
order to
out.
craft it.
And
So
even then,
owned,
if we
which
didn't,
is
there's
how many are in
tutorials
your
everywhere.
inventory, and needed.
Oh my god.
And then my favorite is that as long as you have enough items to craft it, you can create multiples. Not once.
See,
Super
I have
handy.
a lot of sturdy sticks.
And the items you craft can also be used to make habitats. So it's not just limited to like the patches.
Well,
of
this
grass
does
and
seem like
trees.
a fitting game.
It's also
I
stuff
will.
that you make.
Correct.
Am I?
Looks like we've got a visitor there.
Wrestling. Let's inspect it.
Who could it be? All right.
Hey, Scyther.
One of my favorites.
So, Pokemon Pokopia, if you've never played a Pokemon game in the series before, and don't really know much about Pokemon, this is a great entry into the franchise. The game will go through, as you befriend more Pokemon, they'll give you little kind of entries like this one here that will describe, what the Pokemon is, what type they are, the habitats that they like, time and weather. So we had talked about how time is tied to the real-time clock of the system. Weather is specifically within the game,
Just give
not
us
in the real
something
world.
good.
So
Damn.
this kind of shows up randomly throughout the game. But it will be a factor in terms of how you encounter the certain Pokemon as well. And the last but not least, specialties, ideal habitat, and favorites, which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Gonna got to open this up to see. Oh, with
And
the
as you
recipe.
play through the game, these different things that you keep doing, you'll keep getting rewarded, which is so satisfying in this game.
It is not satisfying.
And you happen to get a recipe
It
for
is not.
storage
I
box.
will disagree with everything this
Really
game
good,
has to
really
offer.
handy.
They'll come in handy.
Because
later,
this
for
is
sure.
not. Let me just put the camera down real quick.
So Scyther had like a little bit of a request for us. here.
That's right. I kind of rushed through it really quickly, but we might encounter another one here later. But whenever
Oh, fuck.
Pokemon have like a permanent kind of bubble over their heads, you definitely want to prioritize those because that could potentially not only progress through the story, but also give you something that you might need that you don't currently have in order to progress. Or
There's
even
a
to create
story in this
something.
game.
So here, Scyther is going to teach cut. It's a very, very handy move. All right.
This might seem interesting.
Now let's test Teresa's luck here in a minute.
What luck? What are you talking about?
What
What are you talking about?
I know you have to use
Interesting.
cut to get some items here. I'm just curious to see.
Yeah, so cut is very useful in terms of not only breaking through things to get
Can you upgrade
material,
moves?
like D is alluding to. I want to. Yeah, look at the greenery. So as you're rebuilding this world, you'll see the Pokemon kind of react to what you're creating. So yeah, even though I've created this grass environment, I actually want to cut this grass because this is a way that I'm able to
Wow.
get certain materials. So here's the leaf. I showed about picking each item one at a time, but Ditto is also able to pick up multiple items at once by inhaling. So if I hold the Y button, I'm able to actually suck up everything.
Which, if you're like me and you like to collect all the things, like it comes in really, really handy.
I use that move on pizza all the time.
How
So we talked
American of
about
you.
Building habitats,
How
but
very
another
American.
thing that you can build is using these building kits, which you'll get through the Pokemon Center PC, which we'll show here in a little bit. But I'm going to place this building kit here. And so
This is
to
not fun
build
at
these
all.
building kits, you'll interact with
We're
this
already
box that's
halfway
right here
into the
in front,
session,
but you'll
and
also need the
these
help
things are
of
not
certain
fun.
Pokemon in order to build
Well, actually,
it.
this game might be.
What's important though about
Might be
why Timber is being
interesting,
called out is because they have a
But
specialty
it
called
is
build.
not.
And that is important
good.
in order to actually
I'm kidding.
interact and complete these buildings.
Anything Nintendo makes,
So
it'll be a money
when
grab.
You interact with that box in front. The building kit will tell you what material you need, and also what Pokemon you need. Okay, so it shows we need 3, and underneath that it shows how many I have in the inventory my inventory, and I happen to have everything. So I can either put each one individually, put the full stack, or press plus to just put everything in at once. And then I need specifically Timber and Charmander to help build this. So let's go.
Excuse
talk
me.
to them. Okay, so Charmander's right here. Sorry, Bulbasaur. I know you want to greet me, but
Shut the shit up.
gotta focus.
I do know the weather
So
rules,
when you
right?
talk to a Pokemon, there's this option called Follow Me, which will have the Pokemon follow you for an activity. Say you want to go on an adventure with them, or you want them to do something specific for you. Come back to Scyther here in a second.
Yeah.
And then we need Timber. So another way that you can have Pokemon follow you is that if you press up on the plus control pad, I'm playing here with the Nintendo
Control.
Switch 2 Pro controller. Ditto will do this emote, and that will have the Pokemon follow you. So right now I have 2, but you can have up to 5 Pokemon max follow you.
5.
So
That's
pressing
definitely not a
L
randomly
is
generated
really
number
So you can just walk up to multiple
at all.
Pokemon and use that ability to call everyone to you.
That's right. All right, so we're going to start building this leaf den. And it does also use real-time clock. So in about 15 minutes, this building will be built. Not all buildings will take that amount of time, so just
Yeah,
to
no
be
shit.
aware of that. But yeah,
You clear that out. There we go.
now we have this pass, so we don't have to go around. But I do want to talk to Scyther here.
Please, bro,
Please, sir.
give me something good. I know it's a treehouse and it's a fucking
So
it's a fucking
it'll be worth. Okay,
it's a demonstration for the game
so
spot. This
with
is
the small
this is
logs
going
that
for
we
too
just
long.
picked up, we can give these to Scyther. And Scyther has a specialty. Besides the cut ability that we've learned from Scyther, we're able to also give them the log in order to create lumber. And lumber is another great material for you to use in terms of crafting. So we'll definitely want to pick that up here in a second because we want to show how to create certain things.
Inference and stuff like that.
Yeah. But before we do, I want to go here because Lindsay had mentioned about not just natural environments for habitats, but there's also habitats that you can create with things that you've crafted. So you can find habitats through discovery as you progress through the story, but there will also be these little shiny environments in the world, and as you inspect them, these Pokemon traces, you'll automatically log information regarding the Pokemon that might have a chance to appear there, as well as the habitat that is needed in order to get them to appear there. So,
Is there anything else?
I'm not able to create a punching bag, but I happen to
didn't mean to
have
ask.
one right here. So even though it's here in the environment, I can always pick it up and relocate it. So things don't necessarily need to be where they're at. You can
God, I wanna
choose
eat
to
some food
decorate
so
anything or decorate things to the way that you like.
Yeah, you can customize this world just the way you want it. For instance, I would be watering all of this dry ground, making it look a lot nicer.
All right.
We got that set up. Perfect.
And while we're here, I do want to go through a couple of other menus that you'll regularly interact in as you're playing. So by pressing the plus button, you'll see your Pokédex. So as I'd mentioned, as you interact or befriend or scan information about Pokemon, they'll show up here. So Hitmonchan, we have that information stored because we scanned that Pokemon trace or inspected it, but they're grayed out because we haven't befriended them yet. Squirtle is colored in because they're in the world, we befriended them. So actually, let's go back to Scyther again because we were talking about their specialty here, Chop. So Chop, again, because as we give them small logs, they're able to transform them into or cut them into lumber, which is another material you can use for crafting.
This is
and
just
every Pokemon will have different specialties, so it's
This
really
is a
important for you to befriend more
massacre
Pokemon
on my
to
brain
really
cells.
leverage and collaborate with them to
I
build
can't even-
and to do different things in the world. You also have a habitat dex, so more things to collect.
This comes in handy if you're like me and you don't have the best memory, but you keep discovering new habitats.
Yes.
And
Sure.
sometimes these will also include, the Pokemon that are in the habitats or ones that you might have discovered the traces of. And they'll tell you kind of how to make it as well, which is great.
Yep. So just again, here as an example, you open up the habitat dex. You can see the items and the number of items you need in order to create that. So really, really helpful, especially if you're wanting to recreate that habitat in, say, another area. And then here, this is where the Pokemon requests will get logged. So as you start getting even more, you can always check back here to see, what you need to accomplish, because maybe there's a lot to do. There certainly is a lot to do.
want this.
And then here's the Pokemon Center, which some people may recognize. It's looking a little bit rough right now.
Yeah, no
but
shit.
there is this
Rough is
PC.
one way to put it.
And so in the PC, there is a bunch of different menus that you'll see. There's challenges, which are everyday tasks that you'll do as you play. There's a shop, link play, which is tied to multiplayer. But I want to talk about the environment level. So by pressing the minus button, you're able to see the environment level
Iffy.
and the comfort
No
level of
home.
each Pokemon. So as you improve the environment, that bar will increase.
Nice.
But you also
Nice
see here
cock.
that Scyther is iffy. That's their comfort level. But Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Timber are average.
And Charmander's doing
nice.
great.
Nice.
I have no
Nice.
home, but that's okay. I want to
Oh.
prioritize my friends.
Friends
Okay,
first.
someday.
I'll come back to
Someday you will prioritize your friends.
So we'll go talk to Scyther and then see how we can improve their comfort level. And so there's different ways that you can do it. You can go talk to them.
I was gonna say, I think we had some lumber waiting.
Yes,
Good.
we had to complete that Pokemon request first. But as Scyther mentioned, you could use the lumber to create other things. So we're going to talk to them again.
Oh my god.
And you're going to see this option.
I'm betting that
how's
in
your
4
comfort
minutes
level.
it won't
they'll
change into
tell
anything.
You, oh, I want something. So in this particular instance, they want a decoration to put in their habitat to improve their comfort level. Unfortunately, there isn't anything that I can craft right now that's a decoration, so maybe we'll have to come back
Oh,
to
my
it
heart.
later.
So those flowers are shaking back there. Can we check
Right.
that out?
Let's find out.
Let me guess, this is all scripted.
Really?
Ba-da, ba-da. Woo!
All right.
My buddy.
Hey.
I am going to kill myself. Oh my god.
Pidgey's so cute.
All right. Now Pidgey has a pretty interesting ability too, if I recall.
They do. They have an interesting specialty, which I want to show later.
We'll get back
just
to it.
because we don't quite have the item in order to showcase it just yet. But let's see. What else can we do in the meantime? We've crafted. We've shown.
Well, we've
Oh, yeah.
crafted, but we haven't really made a whole lot with crafting.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's a good part. We haven't made any furniture, have we?
Oh yeah.
Probably should make some of that.
It's true. We just got all that lumber. We should use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
why don't we
we
craft
got a
some
lot.
stuff? Yeah. Lindsay, you want to talk about the storage box?
Absolutely. So this is actually one of my favorite items because I like to collect all the things. If you make a storage box and you put it directly next to that crafting table, the crafting table will actually pull directly from that inventory rather than from yours. So if, for example, you decide to put a log or two in there, or whichever you'd like, then instead of pulling from Ditto's stomach,
I'm so close
you
to
can
breaking my
actually craft
Switch,
using
you have
that
no
storage
idea.
box itself. So little
You have
purchase
no
as well.
idea.
That's
Very handy.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you have way too much stuff in your inventory, you can pop it in that storage box and start working out.
It's the story of my life.
And as you go adventuring around, you will get a lot of stuff to collect, and your inventory will be full at times. So it's really, really beneficial to create multiple storage boxes.
And as you can see at the top right, we just completed a challenge.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
New friend.
Found a Hitmonchan.
Oh, they're working out really hard.
I respect it. All right. Joining them for some training.
Oh, looks like you guys are hitting it off.
Oh boy, the puns. All right, so probably mentioned it, but if you see a Pokemon that has a bubble on top of them, just prioritize it because again, it might be something
Boobies.
that you need that you don't have just yet. So
This
here,
is.
they want stones. Oh, that's right. I dropped the stones in the
You did.
in the
Luckily,
storage
luckily
box.
there's
Hold
some
on.
right in the environment.
I can fix this,
There we
guys. Hold on.
There's two right
Yeah,
there.
me fighting androids. God.
I found
kill
them.
this.
I was like, I thought you had to. Hold on.
The environment
We
can
had lots
provide.
of
It's okay.
Oh yeah.
I big brained it and it failed me.
There's no failure here. You still managed it.
My
You got this. You got
We
this.
persevere.
Yucky. Smash it.
Use transform. What is one of my favorite moves?
No, it is not. Don't stop being
Rock
forceful
smash
with
is
your
a fun one.
scripts.
They're all of
They're
Ditto's
great.
abilities
They're
are
all
great.
They really are.
No,
You
no.
actually mentioned shaping your
No,
environment.
no, it's
I gotta
gas.
do this. I'm not a big fan of, the environment sticking out into the walkway there. So you can actually use.
I'm gonna
rock smash
actually just
to shape it
chill
to
over here.
your desire. And as you can see, the terrain there is just
Remind
kind
me
of
when something's
sitting there. It doesn't really get destroyed per se. So you can actually use that later if you decide to, build your way up a cliff or just go and make your own sort of environment area.
You can even build a house out of it.
You can actually, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's pretty great because it just feels very satisfying, rewarding that you're not losing anything. You're just being able to repurpose that material.
Repurpose, reshape.
Relocate.
Yeah.
Triple R.
And one thing you just saw there a moment ago was, and right now, is Trigus is actually aiming up and down while using Rock Smash. So you can not just do it using forward, you can aim and go in different directions, which is really, really good.
Yeah, so by aiming, I'm using the right control stick, which adjusts the camera, and that's how I'm able to be able to break those certain blocks.
Yeah, sometimes you want to aim up just a little bit to get to those higher.
Oh, I got ahead. I already smashed
What
it.
rock tile?
By looking up and looking down. Well, we already did that, but it's all good.
It's nice to have that reminder, though.
Yeah. They called you out on it. I love it.
Eager little ditto, huh?
I mean, wouldn't you use Rock Smash that way, too?
Oh, that's true.
All right.
You completed the request.
You just see me punching a mountain all day.
All
I
right.
think we're almost done building that.
We
roof
are,
garden.
but I think... So we were talking about Pidgey, so why don't we
Yeah. I don't know
go
if
ahead and try to look for that item that
that I was been
really
talking about
wanna
earlier.
show.
Yeah.
And there's that terrain you used earlier.
Yep. If it's perfectly in there.
Smash,
Smash
smash,
it.
smash!
Ditto smash.
One thing that you want to be careful about too is when you're using Rock Smash, you'll notice it does drain your power points or PP pretty quickly. Are you just gonna leave that one floating up there, Steve?
Fine. I'll break it.
I can't help myself.
All right. Oh. Should have probably talked to Hitmonchan here first.
For losing viewers, you should kill
It's okay. They
Sorry,
still see
I
it
got
all.
Always
ahead
getting
of
ahead of
myself.
Hitmonchan.
Nothing wrong with
Again,
that.
But I am
it's Rock
going-
Smash. It's hard not to get ahead of yourself with that.
Yep. But as we kind of talked about, we can repurpose the material in order for us to get to a point, even if we can't get there before. So we're going to grab this item here specifically. It is a dowsing machine. And the dowsing machine plays off really greatly with the specialty search, which we're going to go talk to Pidgey in order to highlight. But first, definitely want to finish this Pokemon request.
Gotta sate Hitmonchan's curiosity.
Sure did.
Wait, it's on Apple TV?
All right. And you saw that little heart and arrow, so that's another kind of icon to showcase that the comfort level of a Pokemon has increased. So just quickly, I want to go back here to the Pokemon Center PC to show that as we were interacting with the Pokemon, their comfort level was going up. So
Good stuff. All right, back to Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Where are they?
Oh, up
there.
yeah,
there you are.
okay.
hi. Oh, they're sleeping. I'm going to have to interrupt that nap. All right. So I'm going to have Pidgey follow me first. And then I'm going to equip the dowsing machine through the menu. And then I'm going to press the A button. So this now allows the Pokemon... Oh, they're going up there. Oh, that's really high.
Bye, Pidgey.
Let's try a different area.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe over here?
No, they're really wanting to go up there.
Oh, that's okay. At least
you
we
can
know
flip
it's up
around.
in that direction.
Yeah, so
Oh,
as
there
you can
comes down.
see...
Is that rock sweating?
It is. Okay, so as Dee mentioned, Pidgey is kind of showing that we need to go in the direction of where they're pointing at in order to go to specifically something that's being hidden within the terrain.
And it looks like they're trying to say it's a little
I-
high.
Yeah, so it's a little bit higher. I don't want to go too
Yeah, you don't
far.
wanna go too high up.
Just because I don't want to ruin the surprise for everybody at home to kind of see what they're looking for. But I will say that this is there are a lot of collectibles in this game. And you might have seen that I was dodging quite a few of them in the environment because, again, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it's for you to uncover as you're playing.
Yeah, it's really fun.
But this is a great way for you to quickly or to find more collectibles in an easy way. So you really want to leverage the search ability specialty alongside the dowsing machine in order to find those a little bit quicker.
It's also nice to spend a little bit of quality time with different Pokemon.
That is true.
Absolutely.
But since we just got a notification that the leaf den is done,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Part ways.
part ways with Pidgey. So I press and held up up on the plus control pad to get that done. We're gonna go talk to Timber here.
All right.
Is there anything at all?
Looks great. So you built a leaf den. Let's go take a look inside.
Yeah.
First gotta run.
Just going to complete this Pokemon request really quickly, but Timber is essentially saying that in order for a home to be or a building to be complete, you need to put furniture in it. At the very least 3 items. So we're just going to go inside. You know what? Since Charmander is here, just take them with me. Let's go inspect it.
Yeah. It looks fantastic.
So it's pretty small.
Nice and homey.
It's pretty small. But we're going to go ahead and decorate it with the items that we crafted just earlier. So we're going to put that table, put that chair, put this bed here.
And
Completed it.
boom,
But
three
I am
pieces of
also
furniture.
going to add this campfire. And don't worry about everything being, built with leaves and sticks. I want to show Charmander's burn specialty. So whenever they're following you and they're near an item that might be burnable, they're able to light it. So, for example, this campfire. And even though you've encountered or befriended
shit.
this Pokemon through their natural habitat, or the habitat that they prefer, you can always relocate them into a different area. So, for example, by talking to Charmander here, you have this option here that says want to move in.
Anything!
You sure can.
And so now this is Charmander's new,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
And when we go back into the Pokédex too, you kind of see here ideal habitat warm. So say that outside you can get a little bit drafty, maybe sometimes wet because of the rain. So maybe you do want to put certain Pokemon like Charmander into a home where they can be protected and a little bit cozier. So
No.
already made
Very
themselves look
cozy.
cozy. Look at that.
There's
Taking
a bed
nap
right
on
there,
the-
Charmander.
All right. Hey, you don't choose where you want to
It's
take
been
a
a
nap,
long
okay?
day
That's
for
true.
Let them
That's
Charmander.
be who they want to be. Let them sleep where they want to sleep.
Love it.
Who among us
fine.
hasn't fallen asleep on the couch instead of going to bed?
Oh, wait, they're outside here. Okay.
Alright. I think we woke him up from laughing too.
It's because I forgot to dismiss them.
Oh,
there
that's
you go.
right.
That's okay. I'm sure they appreciate that house, especially if it starts to rain.
Okay.
All right. I think that about covers for the single player experience. But we're going to set up now for the other part, which is the multiplayer mode of the game.
I look forward to it.
We're really excited to show a little bit of that because it is one of the multiplayer modes in the game. So we're just going to set it up. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back. We just finished setting it up, so hopefully it was really quick on your side. But yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, so this is one of the multiplayer modes that you'll be able to interact in the full game. This is Pallet Town. So what you're about to see has been built specifically, especially for this segment. So you'll start seeing things that might not be in your specific town, but also certain things that have been set here are not going to be indicative of what the full game is going to be experienced. But we just wanted to give a shout out on that just because of what we're going to start showing here. So anyway, we got starting from the left, Kevin, myself, Demetrius, and Lindsay. All right. And this is Pallet Town, which up to 4 players can play local wireless or online. We're playing in local wireless today. But also up to 2 players can play in game share. So even though this is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, only the Nintendo Switch 2 system can do the game share feature. But the Nintendo Switch 2 system can share with either a Nintendo Switch 2 system or a Nintendo Switch system. So those players can kind of give a try to see what this the game is all about, and it's specifically for this area. So this is my Pallet Town, and so it's a little bit populated right now. So we're gonna kind of go off in our different directions. If you guys want to start creating some habitats with your abilities or moves, I'm going to access this. So any item that has a mirror will allow you to change the appearance. So we talked about it in the single player portion of the segment that when you first start the game, you'll be able to customize. So this is kind of very similar to that menu. So you can see you could change hairstyle. You could change the color of your hair. I'm going to go with blue. Keep the outfit.
It's still going.
Pink. And so that's close to jeans. I'm going to go with the pink hat.
How much more?
Maybe a black hat.
How much more?
Blue. Play blue. Yeah, that's cute. And some bright blue shoes. That looks good. I like that. Cool. I will transform. And
I'm
there we
actually
go.
gonna kill myself. Okay.
That's great. So here's a workbench. I'm actually going to grab it quickly and relocate it. Maybe I might need it for later. I'm also going to start cutting some grass here. Maybe get some material that we don't have right now. And as we talked about before, in order to get, say, certain material, you could also use Ditto's abilities, not just for creating habitats. So we hadn't encountered this specific habitat before, so that's why we're seeing it again in this mode. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut so I can get some more leaves. Might be helpful. Oh, there's something shaking over here. We'll go and inspect it.
All right.
T, should I go ahead and start putting some materials in the Pokemon Center for you? Or?
Oh, yeah, let me go over there really quickly just to kind of highlight that Pokemon Center. So in this Pallet Town, again, this is on my system, so I've invited the other players to come and build on my town. Harry expressing it's my town. So anything that they build is going to be on my system.
You're
but
welcome.
if they're wanting, I'm wanting to build the other players' towns, I have to go over to their town, which will look completely different from mine. So you'll see that the Pokemon Center has a little kind of building kit area to interact with. And as you can see that it takes a certain amount of material. Again, this is not indicative of what the final game will look like. It's just especially for this segment because we want to show how it transforms and what the Pokemon Center looks like when it's built. So I happen to have all the material, but I'm missing a Pokemon that has the build specialty. And we need Scyther as well. So let's see if we can...
Scyther's right by me.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to finish building this habitat here because I know from the previous, for the single player game, Timber was able to appear in this kind of habitat. So we're going to try for it again and see, be hopeful that they appear. And again, because this is my save file or save data, I have to interact with the Pokemon in order for the other players to be able to collaborate together with them too.
That's okay. We can do some teamwork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good team effort.
You guys are creating all these habitats, and I'm like, I have to inspect and talk to everybody. Look at all these friends.
You're popular.
We can't help it.
You know, I'm ending stream. This is not worth it.
Can we create over here?
All right, here's Magby. All right, I'm gonna interact with maybe one more. Charmander.
Oh, good. We may need them for later.
Yeah.
You know what?
Here,
It's not worth it.
here.
There's probably going to be some sort of mediocre announcement about literally.
Alright, let's see if maybe that rock.
If it's going to be a new Pokemon game after this, then I don't really care.
Yeah, I put
This
that up.
is not worth it.
Come on.
Not worth it at all.
Pokemon with build special.
Anything left
Ooh.